Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to BWTMONLINE. So, God, this is so funny. Listen, remember I told you about that video about Al Haymon? The video I did with a message to Al Haymon. It's a bit bright here, but yeah. The message was to Al Haymon, yeah? And in that message to Al Haymon, I hope you all can hear me. Message to Al Haymon and asking him to make the fight between Wilder and Ruiz. And people said, oh, why is that going to happen? Why would you make that happen? Joshua's got a rematch clause. Okay, so, don't you all find it interesting? I find it ironic that when Joshua asked for 50 million was the price he would accept to fight Deontay Wilder, have you noticed now Ruiz has now come up with 50 million that he wants for the rematch to fight Joshua in the UK. You all guys don't get it. You don't get it. But it's all game playing. And that's Al Haymon. I told you, Al Haymon's behind all of that. Al Haymon's his advisor. He said, yeah, 50 million. You guys didn't want to take the 50 million. Morning. You all didn't want to take the 50 million for the fight, right? Ruben, I want you to listen to this. Listen to the master here, right? You all didn't want to take the 50 million for the Wilder fight, right? You all played the fool. So you now want a rematch, like you bossed something. Right? So you want it? You want a rematch? Alright, you get your rematch. 50 million. Either, in the USA. If you want us to come to the UK, we'll do it too. But here's the funnier part. A lot of you Hearn fans are not going to like it. Guess what? There's a rumour circulating that Al Haymon and Sky Sports are in talks. And I guarantee you, if those talks go ahead, it is the end of Matchroom as we speak. So, you all better hope that that is not the case and that is not going ahead. You all better hope and pray that is not the case. Because if Al Haymon and Sky Sports are seriously talking, and he would serve Hearn right for the amount of garbage he's put on with Matchroom and those undercard fights and those blasted mismatches, right? That was a shambles that was on last Saturday night in America. It was a shambles. And you've got Pacquiao and Thurman and Spence, do you know what I mean? And so many good fighters. The heavyweight division with Wilder and Ruiz now. The fact that an undisputed fight between Wilder and Ruiz could well happen as well. Don't count that out. Don't count that out. It's very possible that fight can happen. You're all talking like Hearn runs things. Hearn can only run things like in the UK. There's no power in America. And you're talking, you guys talk like Hearn is something. He's only something in the UK. But he can't deal with Al Haymon. Al Haymon used to have stuff to do with Motown. Listen, I'm telling you, Al Haymon can do what the hell he wants. Hearn can't. You all know contract being signed. Really? Who told you that? And even if contracts, there's ways to get out of it. If anyone can get out, it's Al Haymon. Al Haymon get himself out of that stuff, trust me. I think he can ask for a rematch. Yeah, okay, you want a rematch? You can have the rematch. We're giving you a rematch in America. It's up to AJ and his team whether they want to come to America. Do you know what I mean? He's the champion now. Ruiz is the champion. AJ's not the champion no more. You're all talking like AJ's the champion. He's not the champion. He's now the challenger. AJ's now the challenger. But I told you, the 50 million. You all don't listen. The way I see now, if Sky Sports sign a deal with Al Haymon, Matchroom is done. Done. Hearn's done. He's fitting him and Matchroom are done. They have to go back to doing something else, but they won't have Sky. I would love Al Haymon to get that deal. I'd absolutely love it. Do you know what I mean? Love it. And Al Haymon is watching all that's been going on for a while. Excellent chess player. Just biding his time and waiting. So he's got the undisputed title in his hands. This is a guy saying this ain't no joke businessman. The undisputed title he's got. All the belts. Yeah, 2021, that's next year. Clever clogs. That's next year. That is next year. So, Haymon, if it was what's Sky Sports going to do? Are they going to renew a contract with Matchroom? Or would they go for Al Haymon? I know I'd go to. I've said before, Ruiz Wilder makes more sense than then Wilder, Joshua. They wasted time. They messed about. Al Haymon knows what it was all about. And he probably said, you know what? In time, we'll put this right. In time. And that time is coming. Remember I was here last week and I was talking to you all. Remember I was here last week. I was going for my walk and I told you about Ruiz. And I'm warning you guys, Wilder Ruiz can happen. Don't think one second time for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. All the belts together. You know how long we've been waiting for an undisputed title? The whole reason why we wanted Joshua Wilder was not just the fight, but the fact we could crown an undisputed champion. Yeah, Al could find some ways around. Somebody's talking sense. They couldn't find ways around. Yeah, I can't read it all because I'm out live. But yeah, I don't listen. You'll think Al Haymon's like some two-bit small hall promoter. Al Haymon used to have an influence in like people like Whitney Houston. So remember what Eddie said: "End me, end me. Go on, end me, end the empire. Knock Joshua out and end Matchroom." You think Al Haymon didn't hear that? You think Al Haymon didn't take offence to what Barry Hearn was saying about slave driver or slave master? You think Al Haymon didn't take offence to that? You think Al Haymon ain't listening to that? You think they don't want to turn the screw in Matchroom? You really think they want to do that? You know, I think Hearn has made more enemies in America than friends. Believe me. And when you start making enemies, it's not good. But you all think he's got some pop in America. We'll see how much pop he's got. And even if the rematch does happen, and it happens, and Joshua's not good at travelling. There's some fighters that travel good and fight well at home, and some fighters that fight well don't fight well away from home. You know? But you all don't listen. You all don't listen. You all think that Hearn is the sun shines at Hearn's ass. It doesn't. Do you know what I mean? I don't think Al Haymon may take advantage. He will take advantage, and he is taking advantage of the situation. The code is in the 50 million. Don't you get it? Ruiz probably don't want to fight Joshua for 50 million. 50 million is basically a clapback. It is basically a code to say, got you, son. 50 million, remember? It was exactly 50 million that Joshua said he would take. He'll accept 50 million to fight Wilder. He never took the 50 million to fight Wilder because they had no intention of fighting Wilder, okay? Barry Hearn said himself, we won't fight Wilder until 2021. That's Barry Hearn. Barry Hearn's the man that runs the shit. Not Eddie. Not Eddie. Barry Hearn's the brains behind Matchroom. Not Eddie. Listen, Al Haymon's a boss man. He's a boss man. And if you remember, go back and listen to that interview I did with Eddie Hearn. Go back and listen to it. Go back, Google Bayloric Eddie Hearn interview. Go back and listen to that interview. I could see what was going to happen. I asked about Al Haymon being in the UK and a TV deal. I asked him about this when Golovkin was about to fight Brook in the UK. And I asked him, that was the only interview I did with Hearn. And the arrogance of the man there, where he didn't believe. Don't make no excuses for AJ, man. Don't make any excuses, because he's not even AJ. AJ don't run shit. AJ don't run shit. It is Hearn, or the Hearns, that run AJ. They've got the promotional rights to AJ. So basically, that says it all. AJ don't run shit. So if Hearn says hop, skip and jump, basically Joshua hop, skip and jump. And that video he sent out, talking about how nothing went wrong and he's happy with his team, of course, because if he does open up and says no excuse, he does open up and start making excuses, people will be to blame. Heads will roll. Can't have that. Got to keep things all nice and tight and look like everything's run well. It isn't running well, clearly. Because if Sky... So, if it is true that Al Haymon is negotiating with Sky Sports, end me! End Matchroom! Oh my God. Guys, Ruiz was a voluntary, plus there's rematch clause, no negotiations. Well, we'll see. Like I said, it's in America now, so Al Haymon's involved. End me. End Matchroom. Go on. Knock Joshua out. Well, they didn't need Wilder to do it. They actually had Andy Ruiz, the mechanic, the guy on the construction site, the guy that you haters created. You haters, I told you last week, you haters made Andy Ruiz come off a construction site and come back and beat the unified champion. Face the facts. Anthony Joshua is just not that good. You can dislike it all you want. He's just not that good. He's like a silver or a bronze and you're making him into a gold. He's just not that good. I said he was mentally weak. You all don't listen. I told you if Andy Ruiz had fought Joshua in the UK, might have been a different fight. Because Joshua's at home, he's got creature comforts. But when you go out to America, it's a different situation altogether. Time zones are different, food is different, lifestyle's different. Hey, to America and are a success. Not many. All we talk about Prince Nazim Hamed, he had to get his ass off the canvas against Kevin Kelly. Got dropped twice. One time his glove touched the canvas. See what I mean? So, if you're right, Eddie's screwed. Oh, hell yeah, he's screwed. He's well and truly screwed. And I am so... listen, there's nothing... you know, I don't like arrogance. I don't like arrogance. I don't like you taking people for mugs. So, I'm delighted. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm not laughing at AJ's demise. It's not AJ. It's Matchroom. Get it right here. It's nothing to do with AJ. So people think, oh, you're laughing at AJ's demise. I ain't laughing. I just told you what I thought of AJ. And you all used to come on and tell me AJ this and AJ that. And the smoke blows out AJ's ass. Well, it's not the case, is it? Right, I gotta go. Josh is, yeah, don't worry. He keeps feeding Buatsi garbage. He keeps feeding Buatsi garbage. They don't know how to build a champion. So Buatsi's going to end up... Trust me, Buatsi will end up the same way. If they don't start feeding that guy proper opposition, because they can't matchmake, Buatsi's going to end up in a fight where he shouldn't be in because of poor matchmaking and get beat. Mark my words on that, because they don't know how to build fighters. Look how many fighters got beat by Matchroom in the last year. And look how many Matchroom fighters have been beaten in the last year. Just track it back. Poor matchmaking. They don't know how to build champions. And now Joshua's been beaten. They just don't know how to build champions. It is what it is. I'm out here. See you later.